Hey guys, what's up? Good morning. It is a nice muggy summer morning here on the farm and I'm headed out. I'd like to go out in the pasture and take a look at something. So yesterday I'd been at my office. It was the afternoon and it had been raining, so I went to my office. I was recording a podcast. My friend Daniel is here. He was on the podcast with me. So that'll be up soon. If you're not already signed up for our email list, make sure you get signed up for it so you don't miss out on the podcast. But I was bringing him back here to drop him off at his car before I went on to the next thing I was doing. And I pointed out we have one cow that has horns and I call her B. And she was laying off to the side and I was like, he said something about, well, look at that bull, because he saw the horns. I was like, actually, that's a cow. Her name's B. And I was like, man, she's laying off here to the side. And I was like, she looks like she's bulging a little bit on her backside. I was like, she must be closer to calving than I realized. Which we've been keeping an eye on her, but you know, they're all out with the bull. So we'll have a general idea of the time of year they're gonna calve based on when they calved last time. And I knew she was close-ish, but I had no clue how close. I drop him off at his car, turn around and go to leave 5 minutes later, and she's standing up licking a calf. I'm like, oh, she was definitely closer than I realized. She was giving birth when we saw her. The bulging was literally the baby, and I didn't see, and she's had multiple babies, so it just happened super fast. But I'd like to get a look at the calf. I see her walking out there, but the baby's probably hidden. Hey, Will.
Good morning.
What's up?
Drink some compost tea.
Nice. Will just asked me if I cut the squash plant off, to which I answered no. Look, there's some little saboteurs.
Yeah, that gave up.
Yeah.
And the white bugs? Is that what it is?
There's all kinds of bugs on it, but also the stems are just rotten through from borers, see?
Yeah.
I just took it apart. It's alright.
Get a couple squash.
I think I may bust one of these open and just plant some seeds out of it. We had a baby calf yesterday.
Oh, cool.
Are you gonna eat that?
It was just completely eaten, but you can eat the seeds.
Did some creature pull that down?
Yeah, something is halfway eaten in here.
Somebody's gonna get on to me for eating after an animal ate off something. They're gonna say that's dangerous.
You seen that video with Joel Salatin with Justin Rhodes, and he just drank water out of the
yeah, he does that a lot. Builds your immune system. That's pretty cool. Aren't bitter melon seeds cool?
See, something ate on it.
Yeah.
That's the only one there.
That's the only one that's really ripe.
Yeah,
a lot of people shared recipes with me that I was going to try about scraping out the middle and then just like sauteing these. You're going to try to make some?
You saute them? When they're green?
You can, yeah.
Oh, I thought you waited till they were yellow.
I think you can eat them at all different stages.
I tried that. It wasn't very good.
It's very bitter?
It is bitter. It's not very bitter. It's not like a green persimmon.
Yeah, I googled it, and I know people use them in all different stages. Yeah, you're right. Green persimmons make your face pucker for an hour. And then every time you think about it afterwards.
I might take that one to the farmer's market just to stop people.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
Just stop them and then I can sell to them. Look at all of them though. I mean, we got to grow these again next year.
Take several to the farmer's market. Maybe people will buy them. Look at this. There's so many. Prolific.
There's probably 2 or 3 dozen in here.
It smells so strong too, like the whole plant smells. Somebody said you can add the leaves to soups.
Oh, interesting. A pot herb?
I don't make a ton of soups in the summer. Occasionally, but it's definitely a happy plant. Oh, look. Yep. These are, I'm pretty sure these are the caterpillars for swallowtail butterflies. I know that this is parsley, and parsley and dill are the host plants for swallowtail butterfly caterpillars, which is why I left this when it went to seed. My plan worked. There's probably like 100 caterpillars on here. So Will and Taylor actually do a farmer's market booth in Newberry at the Newberry Farmer's Market. Hey Will, y'all's farmer's market booth's on Saturdays, right? Yeah, on Saturday mornings in Newberry, South Carolina. And he takes a lot of the extra produce that we have here and sells it at his booth. We're growing way more than what we can use, and we give a lot of it away, but I've told him whatever is excess to go ahead and grab it so that other people can use it. Look at these zinnias blooming in the cottage garden. This is beautiful. I'm pretty sure this is the Benary's giant mix. They're really large. You can see here. I love it. Now they'll be here forever because they'll reseed, and I'm not upset about that. Something I find really fascinating in the garden is the idea of host plants, like those swallowtail caterpillars all over the parsley. And like you saw all the bees over there on the basil. And this is a mint plant that has bloomed. In itself is just really cool looking, but it has all these little bugs on it that are not on other plants. And it's not covered in bees. It just has, I don't know what these are. It's just a whole world out here in the garden, and we just get to take part in it. Look, the swallowtail caterpillars found the dill as well. It's interesting to me. I guess these ground cherry plants didn't get as much sun.
I don't know. The other
They're so much smaller, but they taste really good.
But the ones in the high tunnel, I mean, they have the shade cloth on.
Yeah.
And they're producing tons, but in the high tunnel they're green, but on the outside they're yellow. So sun does have something to do with
with the ripening.
But
yeah.
Real high.
I don't think I'll do them in the high tunnel again just because they're not ripening, right? All right, I'm gonna go get the side-by-side. When I walked out, somebody had it. I wanna go out and see if I can check on that little calf. I don't ever go out on foot in the pasture with a brand new mama, just because I don't wanna get killed. It's a preservation thing. See you, Will, good job. Oh, nice. I missed these tomatoes yesterday when I was harvesting. A couple of good ones waiting here to be eaten. So as the season wraps up, which I know a lot of you are just starting to harvest, but here in the south where it's hot and coming into August, like late August and early September, some of the hottest times of our year, the garden does typically kind of start petering out. And of course, we're tearing things out, making space to bring in the fall garden. So we're sort of assessing the season, what did well, what's still doing well. And I would say that so far for the spring and early summer crops, I've had a great year with tomatoes. They haven't really been the prettiest fruits because we've had a lot of rain. So we've got a lot of like splitting and marring, but nothing that actually affects the functionality of the fruit. They taste amazing. They've been really good. Had a really good pepper year so far. I can expect that to continue even with the heat. And then eggplants have been pretty prolific. Herbs, of course, have done well. I have harvested very, very few cucumbers, no melons. Like, and by melons, I don't mean watermelon, I mean like Kadrawi melons. Those plants shriveled up and died. All my cantaloupes. I have one plant that's still good and setting blossoms, so hopefully there will be something. But really poor year for that. Oh look, my tomatoes fit perfect in the tomato holders. I called Maya and asked him to come out with me. Oh snap, we matched, don't tell him. So.
Are you driving?
Yeah.
All right.
Cephas is over there trying to holler at the jerseys. Somebody must be in heat. Who's in heat? Is it Helen? Is her baby 6 weeks old yet?
I don't know. It's
it feels like
close.
Yeah, I bet it's her. So here's Mama and her baby. So when there's a brand new calf, if the grass is high, they'll be so hidden in the grass you can hardly find them, but the grass isn't super high right now. Gabriel, she does not like that. I don't know that this baby is okay.
I think she was asleep.
Oh, she was asleep with her eyes open? Is it a girl?
No, I don't know that. She was just asleep.
Oh, it was just asleep. It's okay, Mommy. Oh yeah, it's fine. Oh, that's a boy.
That's a boy. I saw them. Little peanuts.
He's a sturdy little guy.
Yeah, he just like jolted around. Totally sleeping with his eyes open.
For a second I was like, oh no. When I'm filming something and I realize that it's like going poorly, I'm always like, oh man, this is gonna be a sad video. Like, if he's just farm life, things don't go well always, but we're always happy when they do go well. He's fine. He's healthy.
Less than a day.
Yeah, less than a day old. Well, yesterday, she was laying over there and I slowed down and I thought, man, her backside's pretty bulgy. I think she may be closer than I thought to calving. So I come back 5 minutes later, I drive back by and she's licking off a baby. I was like, yeah, she was definitely closer than I thought. It was actively calving and I didn't even notice. It must have gone really fast. Chickens are out here chattering.
We have a lot of cows.
Yeah, we do. Hey, Delmer. What's up, big boy?
They've gotten huge.
Yeah, the steers have gotten really big. That's one of the steers right there. Oh, hey, Paisley. What's up, girlfriend? There's a steer.
That's a girl.
Yeah, that's one of the heifers from this year.
So we're not too far away from pulling her.
Yeah, she's probably got a little while longer till she needs to be weaned, but we don't want her to get bred by her papa.
Especially after a rain.
Oh, Bosco needed to have some attention. He's the first one. He always like beelines when there's someone that wants to give attention to animals. So cute. That's actually his brother.
Yeah.
That's her.
Cow that she came. The calf that she came with.
Yeah, that steer was a few months old when she came here, and of course she's had a little heifer since then. That's cute.
Wasn't her heifer Rayland?
Yes. And then that steer right there. Well, that's good to know that this little guy is going to end up being that big, because that's his full brother, same dam and same sire.
Yeah.
You all see the pasture roosters? There's 4 of them. Here's the last one. You know, I hatched out chicks this spring, and we're just starting to get eggs from our spring chicks from McMurray Hatchery, as well as the ones that I hatched. But the ones I hatched, of course, they're straight run. You know, when you order chicks, you can get all females, but when you hatch them, you get half males. And we ended up with a lot of roosters, and they're really pretty roosters, and they're like Copper Morans mixes, so they're genetics that are good. But if you have too many roosters in your flock, it's very stressful for your hens. They'll actually damage them, mating them too frequently and aggressively. So we just took the extra roosters and just put them out of the flock. And they're safe in here because, one, this whole pasture is electrified. Like, there's an electric wire all the way around. That doesn't necessarily keep predators out, but it'll definitely deter them. And then Gabriel's in here, and Gabriel barks and keeps predators out. So there's these 4 roosters, and they just go around like this one right here. You can see right now he's scratching through, no, that one is scratching through a little pile of poop. And that's what they do. They just go around and they scratch the piles down, and they're living their best life. I love them.
We're going to be adding to them.
Do we have more young roosters coming up?
It's not even necessarily young roosters. Like, we want the colorful layer roosters in here, and so I think the Barnabas is going to come out.
Oh, really? He had a good run.
And he had a good life.
Yeah, he'll still have a a good life. My main rooster.
That way we can combine these 2 flocks and take down that extra set.
Do you think it's okay for me to walk over there?
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, I didn't want to really walk around Brand New Mama, but she let you walk up to her calf and she didn't act upset about it.
No.
I mean, we're around them. I just want to proceed with caution.
See him yielding those hindquarters?
Hey, handsome man. So when you're training horses, like, one of the things you do is you march towards them so that they'll walk backwards, and you know, you're teaching them. And every time Jeremiah and Wes are doing that, Jeremiah starts singing "Onward, Christian Soldiers." That's that church upbringing coming out right there.
So yeah, well, I figure we'll keep some of these roosters at least because they got the egg, the color.
Yeah, this is the chicks that I hatched from the lady I got those very beautiful eggs from on Instagram, and I definitely want to bring these roosters in to add new genetics Now my colorful laying flock from McMurray Hatchery is they're really great birds. I mean, fantastic genetics as far as egg layers. Just right out of the gate, the dark eggs from the Morans are fantastic. Now you have to get on the wait list for those because they only have so many, because McMurray is actually a pretty small hatchery. But I wanted to get some fresh roosters just to add, to mix in some genetics so I can continue to hatch colorful eggs. There's my Barnevelder rooster. Not Barnevelder, Bielefelder. Bielefelder.
Don't touch that fence.
I didn't. He's from West. He's looking scraggly right now because it's been raining the last couple of days. Everybody is. Look at Gabriel looking scraggly. Yeah, if we move the Bielefelder out, and also that other rooster, that is a rooster from me hatching our mixed colorful eggs. So he's not really fresh genetics. So both of those roosters could probably come out.
Put 2 of them in here.
Yeah. Haley girl. Haley. Hey beautiful. Nice farm salads.
Just time for a handshake.
I mean, I'm game.
Congratulations.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Always.
Congratulations on the new calf, another healthy bull calf. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today, celebrating our new baby.
Peace out.
We bless you. Until next time.